A man in Arapahoe County convicted of stalking and harassing an entertainer from Denver appealed the case all the way to the Supreme Court.
Now a shocking ruling that has our state attorney general worried that the Supreme Court has now enabled such crimes. KRDO News Channel 13 Spencer Soisher joins us live at our newsroom tonight to explain the significance of the Counterman versus Colorado ruling. Spencer.
Bart and Heather, this case dates back to 2014 when a man based out of Arapahoe County was convicted on stalking charges after sending a steady stream of sometimes abusive and threatening Facebook messages to a Denver area musician. Now the nation's highest court is ruling in his favor, saying his conviction in Colorado violated his First Amendment right to free speech. As justices explained in their opinion, it all comes down to determining if he meant real threat. A new decision by the United States Supreme Court could change how stalking is prosecuted across the country.
Now defendants have a chance to basically get away with a loophole where they can say, I didn't mean anything by it.
In 2016, Billy Counterman from Arapahoe County was arrested after allegedly sending hundreds of messages to Coles Whalen, a musician from Denver.
There were messages where Mr. Counterman would reference details about where she had been or the vehicle she was driving, who she was hanging out with.
Whalen's sister spoke to ABC earlier this year, saying her sister is so afraid of Counterman that she moved out of state and got a permit to arm herself. Counterman's lawyer maintains that the state had no evidence he ever spied on her. And this week, the Supreme Court ruled 7-2 in his favor, saying the jury should have been required to make a finding about whether Counterman intended his comments to be genuine threats. Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser is surprised and unhappy with the ruling.
Stalking is already underreported and under-prosecuted as a crime before this decision.
However, free speech advocates say it's not about how frequently Counterman wrote, but more so the content that should be protected.
They are very clear that jest, hyperbole, and those kinds of things are not going to be true threats.
Ronnie London with the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression says this case follows the First Amendment, saying they have to have awareness that their message is threatening. But Weiser argues that's going to make it really hard to prosecute legitimate stalkers, or anyone for that matter.
Anyone who is engaging in threatening behavior, who is making statements that cause harm, now could potentially benefit from this loophole.
Now, the court did not throw out Counterman's initial conviction. Rather, they bounced it back to the lower courts, which will now review that guilty verdict. In the newsroom, I'm Spencer Soisher for KRDO News Channel 13.